Hey everyone. I actually am here. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everything is going well. I hope you are truly. Let's see, I'm gonna turn off this light. Maybe. Oh, yes. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Okay, let me stop. Hi, everybody. I'm on. I know. I hope people are out and about. Some people are indoors. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about I know you guys, I have been so stinking busy. It's been so hard to come on. And so I do want to invite some people. So I'm gonna invite some people because I want to talk to. Oh, what's going on here? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. How's everybody doing? I'm giving you guys a little time to, catch up with me. Um, Forgive me all, and a lot of things have been going on in my life. Oh my God, it's been insane. But hasn't it been a beautiful night? I mean, we had that quarter eclipse, but it literally, the quarter eclipse was like right there, and it's like the sun was right there, and it was like the sun was illuminating the eclipse, so it made it look like the eclipse was actually uh actually illuminating the moon. So it was rather interesting. um so I did a little sun gazing moon gazing and sky gazing tonight. But I just wanted to come by because I know I've been really busy and inconsistent with my blogs, but it's what it is. We're in just weird times, and life has been busy, I think, for all of us. But I really wanted to talk about some things. I wanted to talk about separation of the masculine and the feminine energy, how we've been like really, I don't know, just like really separated. I had someone that was just recently talking to me, and they were just in tears because the thing is just what is going on in the world right now with the relationships between the men and the women. There's a separation. Women are like pulling back. Men are like, you know, I think what really resonated with me is this young lady just basically said, I'm just tired of being disrespected. I'm just tired of being disrespected. I'm tired of being put in situations that what part of no means no. And so we're going into some very fast energy, and uh, we're in Venus, so that makes a lot of sense. We're in Venus, and Venus is about love. It's about romance. Um, it's about y'all. I do not know why it keeps doing this, but it will kick me out. I don't know why it does that. But anywho, it's I even like forgot. And I don't know if y'all been feeling, it's just like we're literally in this node, right? And it's really a lot between the relationship role of all of us. I think our relationships with our relationships, our personal relationships with people, and our romantic relationships are all being affected by this shift. Like, and we literally are being separated. Everybody's being separated. And I don't know if you guys are like finding that you are pulling yourself away from certain people, or those certain people are pulling away from you. I wouldn't take it personal. This is the shift, and you're going to be at a place where you're not going to be able, like certain people you're not going to resonate with. And so if it's a very fast moving energy. And so it's so simple. They're either for you or they're not. And if they're not, it's okay. Move on to the other person. And that's pretty much how it is. We're going into this energy that actually opens us up to be more connected, to be more outgoing, to be more um relatable to other people. And I think like we're getting ready to have the most massive awakening, you guys. The node is sitting right there in a crest. And then tonight, like I saw the quarter moon, and then I saw the star, and it literally looked like this star was illuminating the moon, and it was just so beautiful. And then it just disappeared just like that. And it's just like the old world is disappearing. It's going. It's out. It's not here. It's leaving. So everything that you had back there is not going to work up here, right? You're not in the back of the bus anymore. You're in the front of the bus. You are the driver. You are the creator of your reality, and you're in the driver's seat. And so what's going on back there is no longer the stuff that you used to do back in the day. That ain't gonna work no more. That's not gonna work no more. We are changing. If you notice the music, even when you look at the music is changing. Mm, Everything is changing. How people dress is changing. We're going through a cycle of change. And so all of us are going through a cycle change. So I am sorry it's been a bumpy road. It's been so bumpy. It's been so hard. And you guys, I am actually right now talking to two people, and I'm not getting my hopes up. I don't got my hopes up because we got issues in our and to be honest with you, I don't think all men are bad. I don't think even the men that you may think that are bad are really bad. They've just been programmed to be in the matriarch, and they've been like literally trained and simulated to be the way they are. And this awakening is actually going to break those structures. It's going to destabilize the patriarch. The patriarch is actually, they're scrambling, and you got to think that there is so many MPs walking around, and we're in frequency wars. It's just so much going on. Welcome to the live chat. Remember that. Yeah, please. Um, um, and so we're just, there's just so much, and there's fragmentation that is going on with the spirit, fragmentation that's going on with our energy. There is so much fragmented energy. And I think that's why everybody is feeling tired, and that's what I'm noticing even in my coaching. By the way, coaching, my coaching clients are doing amazing, amazing through this shift. And I feel like if you're having a problem in this shift and you're feeling alone, I would suggest that you spend some time alone and just like if you're feeling a certain kind of way and you don't know how to put yourself out there and you don't know how to move in this new energy, um I would suggest that you sit with yourself and just really what do you see in the next 10 to 15 years? That is going to help you determine so many things um that are attached to your own personal life. What do you want for your desires? What do you want for your life? Do you see love in your life? Do you want to move states? If you notice, everybody, there's a mass migration going on throughout the world. There are people that are, in other countries coming to the United States. There's people in the United States going to other countries. There is a global mass change. And literally, by the 17th, by sometime, they think around the 17th, it's going to happen so gradually and fast. You're just going to wake up, go outside, and realize what just happened, because you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. Consciousness is real. This shift is real. It's not a figment of your imagination. If you talk to astrologers, if you talk to people that look at the sky, they will say and they will let you know that things are happening right now. There are so many things happening right now. And so it's the science. It's the science. And then, think about all this weather. This weather? Has this weather, like, is this weather real or is it Memorex? Has it been created or is it real? Everything is an illusion right now. I mean, who can we trust? Who can we trust or what they say? What anybody says? You get what I'm saying? So that's where we're at right now, you guys. That's where we're at. We're here and we're trying to just figure things out. We're trying to get an understanding. We're trying to stabilize our nervous system while everything is, and literally, I'm serious. And this is what I tell a lot of my clients. This is what I do myself. You must tap into your nervous system. Always, like, especially when you're feeling, be present with your body, because the only way you're going to know if your nervous system is out of whack because of what's going on in the world, and because of, everybody has this uncertainty. And when you don't know how things are going to work out, a lot of times what happens, that will make you nervous. That will give you anxiety. That will give you, because a lot of people are concerned about their jobs. A lot of people are concerned about AI. A lot of people are concerned about all kinds of things. There's so much stuff to be concerned about. But in that concern, realize that you are the power. You are empowered. You have your higher self that will guide you, take care of you, and love on you. And so don't be more concerned about what the media is telling you, but be in touch with your soul, be in touch with yourself, be in touch with who you are, and be in touch with what do you want to see in the next, what do you really want to see in your life in the next 10 to 15 years? What do you really want to say to the world? What do you want to put out there for yourself? It doesn't have to affect anybody else. It could be something that you may have in your heart just personally. It's a personal, we all have this opportunity to have this earthly experience. And as we're having this experience, a lot of times it's not the way we think it should look, and sometimes it's exactly how we want it to look. So that's the experience of life. And as we have these experiences, oh my gosh, my year since July, yeah, since July, my July year has been insane since July. And it's been crazy, but you know what? The most beautiful thing, I have been stressed. Yes, I have been stretched, but it has made me go inward. It has caused me to really tap into my feelings and to really be authentic and true to my feelings and really hear them out. Really pay attention to what I'm feeling, really pay attention to how I'm feeling, and then if I feel a certain way, what does that really mean? Is that something that I need to integrate? Because the reason you are feeling tired, the reason you are feeling you sleep a full night and then you wake up and you still tired, we are integrating. The earth is integrating. You are integrating. Everything around us is integrating, whether you know it a lot or don't know it. You are integrating energy. We're all integrating. We're integrating this shift, and we are part of the ecosystem. We're part of the quantum field. So we are part of all that is that we are a part of. And so your body is going to feel the system change. Your body is going to feel the shift. Your body is going to feel all that is within this firmament. And so just know and trust and believe that it is so important, you guys. It's so important to really figure out what you want, to really allow yourself. Number 9 means ending of all. Like even I have to, we're all working on ourselves. Even I have to clean up the past. I have to clean up my present so I can move into the future. That's what we all have to do it. It's a non-negotiable. It is a non-negotiable. Everybody's going to do it. They don't know, they may not recognize that that's what's going on, but that's what's going on. It's a total opportunity to reset your life. Reset your life. Like I would say, go in your house and just totally, you know, go through things, start getting rid of stuff so you can start bringing other people on. But I don't know what is going on with the relationship world. I am speechless at for the first time in a long time. I am speechless. The stories I have been hearing, the things that I've been told by clients, the things that I have seen from my own eyes is just, excuse me, I need to, the things that I've been seeing from my own eyes are it's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because there is so much mistrust. There is so much fans only. Fans only is, honestly, I think fans only is a dark energy to distract people from finding who they are. I think it's distracting them from being the best selves because people, hi, how are you? I think is to distract. Um, ago, I was in a coffee shop and there was a circle of guys and they were sitting there. And then one of the guys was sitting there and I was in line waiting to get my chai. And I turn around and he's watching, he's on. What is it? What is it? Oni's fans. He's on Oni's fan. And so his friends are saying, "Come on, dude, we gotta go." And he goes, "No, I gotta finish doing what I'm doing." But what he was doing, he was on Oni's fan, just, and so that's becoming the norm. That's becoming the norm. But people don't know that that is a spiritual attack against your wholeness of body, mind, and soul. Like the very like we're telling, we're on this banter about, being sexualized and everything, but sexualized, like, I mean, if you look around, and I'm not body shaming, but one thing I do notice, even when I what is up with, always, like, it used to be that a man would notice a beautiful woman, or a woman would notice a handsome man. Nobody looks anymore. Why they don't look anymore? Because it's like women are just out there. Like, a lot of women are just out there, just totally selling their selves and not identifying who they are, their strength, their power, and they're selling themselves sexually, and they're giving themselves to all these men, and think about it, it's energetic. It's energetic harvesting. They're harvesting your energy. And if you can like do a visual, it's almost like they plug into these systems like Oni's fans, and they plug into those systems, and then they energetically fantasize and pull from these girls. And what these girls don't understand, that they're drawing your life force, they taking your life force. And even though you may be making money, you're only going to be making money for a short time, because it's going to be dissipate. You only got a short amount of time, because you got a short amount of time. You got, what do they say, what the numbers are, from 18, is it from 18 to like 20, is most of the girls that are on OnlyFans. Anybody, there are some seniors in there that are 30 and 35, but the majority are in the ages of 18 to 25. That is only gonna, you only have a season with that. And what it but what are you taking in with having thousands and thousands of men look upon your body with that sick, because men, I'm sorry, men do diabolical things if they get the opportunity. If it's out there to do, they will do it. They like, their girls going to Dubai, and you know what they do in Dubai. They'll go into Dubai, and just for money, they'll let somebody defecate on them. You see how sick that is? You see how wrong that is? But we're living in a society that doesn't feel like nothing's wrong with that. That's cool. However you want to make your money, you make your money. Do you know what the diseases that is in that? You know how disgusting that is? But we take the disgusting and make it normal now. We take the things that are horrific, and we're so sensitized. We're so sensitized as human beings that we don't even see the wrong in it. We don't see it. Always lose. Okay, there I go. So, so it's just like, what do you want? What do you want? How do you want to go into the next, this next century? How do you want to go? Nine is about ending. Let's end all of the shenanigans. Let's end, and let's literally, it's about finding out who you want to be. How do you want to be an asset, not only to you, but to the people around you, to the world, to everyone around you? How do you want to be? How do you want to love? How do you want to be loved? How do you want to love others? What is the definition for you to how do you want to carry, and how do you want to go forward in this world? Because changing is not going to be about sex anymore. Period. And what's so crazy, I think when women decided to shut down and close their noni and not be with men that, you know, it's not about your money. It's not about, it's not about the car you drive or the house you're in. It's about your emotional intelligence. The new currency with man is emotional intelligence. That is so far more valuable than a man's wallet, than a man's car, than a man's house. But what's so interesting, if that man has emotional intelligence and he can be open with his emotions and he can communicate his emotions, do you know that that brings abundance to that man? Because when he is able to tap into those emotions, he is able to grow exponentially, because his woman can receive him, his woman can stand by him, because a relationship is not about competition, a relationship is about partnership. But at this point in time, I think what we're in when it comes to the female and the masculine energy, I think what's going on is that, and don't get me wrong, there's good men out there, there's good women out there, but I think what's happening, those sectors of people are not connecting, and all they're seeing, and I have a girlfriend that she travels all over the world, and she told me the same problem is going on. If she's in Europe, if she's here, if she's there, it's the same problem. This is not an isolated problem. This is a consciousness problem. This is a self realization problem. This is a I am problem. This is, how can we draw beautiful people in our lives when we don't know who we are? How we can draw beautiful relationships when we don't know how to connect? Because that's the new currency. It's, it's not how you, like, I'm not attracted to a man by his things. I'm attracted by a man by his character, by his consciousness, and also by his emotional integrity, and his ability to be open emotionally. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with what kind of car you drive. And so women are shutting down because women are growing, women are expanding, women are doing the work, women are meditating, but there are men that are doing that also. So this shift that we're getting ready to go through is going to shake a lot of people, because they're going to find that their world They cannot control. And this is the thing, because, I was just talking to somebody about this. I was just saying, like, to one of my tribes, I said that we can't, I don't know what's going on with my phone, but every time I go live, it'll shut off 2 or 3 times. I do not know if anybody can tell me in the comments what is going on, why it just cuts off like that. I do not know. But, if we learn to just understand that this shift is not against us, it's for us. it um and I'm gonna back up, because I'm gonna say I was talking to a friend and we were talking about this, and we were like saying, like, something, there has to be a shaking in someone's spirit in order for them to think of consciousness. Because people, when everything is going good, they don't think about everything is going good. So things have to go wrong in order to allow and open people up to consciousness, because people will not hear it. You can tell a person that is going down a road in a pathway, and you're saying at the end of the road there's a big ditch, there's a big old pothole, and you can tell them, but if they're bent on that experience, they gonna have that experience. They gonna hit that pothole, right? So our responsibility is not to sit there and teach them and show them. We are here to integrate energy, to integrate. Not, we need to integrate our energy, and we need to integrate in our lives that we don't even have any part of. But all this energy that is around us, the more we have the ability to integrate that energy, the stronger we are in our consciousness and in who we are, and we begin to do our inner work. What that's going to do is what it's going to do is going to bring in consciousness. The deeper we go, the closer other people will come to their integration. Everybody's in school right now. Some people are in grade school. Some people are in junior high. Some people are in high school. Some people in college. Some people are getting their graduate degree. But we are all having this experience, and everyone is going to have this experience. And this experience is nothing to be afraid of, but like, when something comes up for you and you don't understand those emotions, you don't understand how you feeling, sit with it. Sit with it, and really say, is this something coming up from my childhood? Is this something coming up from now? Is it something that I'm feeling about myself? Because sometimes it can be a point of, am I identifying myself? What do I see about myself? Do I love myself? you know what do I see in myself that I love? A lot of people can't see love inside of them. And you guys out there that don't see love inside of that is your mission, to find self-love. Your mission is to find how much to love yourself. And you guys that love yourself, what's your mission? Your mission is to take the love that you have, integrate that love, and share it with the people around you, to be impactful in other people's lives. That's when everything you do, with your career, with your life, with your, whatever you do spiritually, anything that you do that is going to help you evolve, elevate, shift, you're helping consciousness. You're helping everyone. It's not just you. That's why we're so tired. That's why everybody's been so drained. It's because you're not just shifting for one person. You're shifting for, and we're all involved. All of us are involved. So I just out of wow hair wanted to come on, just say hi and give you guys a shout out. Um, I'm working on the inner room. I'm very excited about that. If you want, I'm an Amazon influencer. So if you go in my bio, there's some of my favorite hair care products in there, I think. And also, please do look at my website, www.heygorgeousyou.com, and that is also in my bio. And if you want to donate to my content, my Cash App is in the bio. But as I said, my little spill and my little commercial, I really want to encourage you guys that at least now until the 17th, spend a lot of time reflecting and looking at what you want to remove from your life to and begin to put your hopes and dreams and write down what you need. Write down like if you're having financial problems, write down and sit with that and saying like really study that. What is your belief systems about money? If you're having problems with relationship, sit down with that and just really say what can I do to help this relationship along the way. So it's so much stuff that we can do. So I want to thank you guys for showing up, and I just wanted to come on for a little bit and just say hi. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. And oh my gosh, you guys, I am in the grind, and I'm trying to come on as much as possible, but please do know that I love you guys, and I'm creating something wonderful for you. And you can see on my other blogs, I talk a lot about the inner room. The inner room, I'm so excited. It's a nervous system regulation system for you guys to help you guys be able to deal with all this vibrational disruption that we're dealing with right now. So I love you guys, and you have a beautiful evening. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.